Genesis 15, verse 5. Actually, start back at 3. Abram, his name wasn't changed to Abraham yet. The breath of God wasn't added to his name yet. Then Abram said, look, you have given me no offspring. Indeed, one born in my house is my heir. And behold, the word of the Lord came to him, saying, this one shall not be your heir, but one who will come from your own body shall be your heir. And he brought him outside and said, now look toward the heaven and count the stars if you are able to number them. And he said to them, so shall your descendants be. And he believed in the Lord, and he accounted it to him for righteousness. This is a fascinating story because the Lord actually gives him a visible prophetic picture of what was going to come forth from him. The Lord took him outside, let him look at the stars, something he will see every single night of his life as a reminder of what God said is going to come forth from him. The Lord will oftentimes put physical reminders, testimonies, something in the natural that remind us of spiritual realities. And we're to learn when the Lord gives us one of these gifts, as he did for Abraham. He said, look at the stars. Look at the stars. Can you count them? That's your kids right there. And he was giving him a visual plumb line, a standard by which to measure his thoughts, his prayers, and his ambitions for the rest of his life. The inability to count the amount of stars was how far beyond his expectations God was about to go in fulfilling promise in his life. I love when the Lord gives us physical reminders. I like to treat the material world that way. I don't like materialism, but I love when the Lord speaks through material things. I've had so many situations throughout my life that God has used. I have a painting, a piece of art on my wall in our living room, that we bought as a gift from my dad. My dad had died in January. An investment he made, he thought went south. After he died, it went north and gained a substantial amount of value. My mother found it, I forget all the details, but sold it and then gave each one of the kids some money out of this investment. And so Benny and I wanted to put it into something that would be a regular reminder of God who is able to answer promises long after you think they've died. And so we have a physical reminder that prophesies. It's much like the stars in the sky, where God says, listen, this is who I am, this is what I have said, and I'm going to unfold the detail of this in your life. There have been times throughout my life where I could literally walk you through every room in the house, and I could say, all right, this came in this season. It's more than a bookshelf. It's more than a chair. It's more than whatever. This came as a result of a breakthrough that I had with the Lord, and he's given me this item to let me remember day after day after day. This is who he is to me. And Abraham had that from the Lord. It was the stars in the sky. And he will do the same for everybody in this room who truly has the ambition to excel in faith.